We're hearing reports about Canadian citizens in Afghanistan who feel particularly abandoned by your government. Will you prioritize their airlift or getting them out of Afghanistan now that resources are becoming scarce and it's becoming so much harder now over refugee application?
I think a lot of Canadians can't help but reflect on this situation in this election when we are pledging to welcome tens of thousands of Afghan refugees fleeing terrible violence to what we lived through in 2015 when the Conservative government of the time was not stepping up to welcome Syrian refugees, and we find ourselves today in a Syrian restaurant when we as a government pushed back on the Conservatives because we knew that Canadians wanted to do more, wanted to welcome people fleeing hardship and violence and civil war. And over the past 6 years, the Syrian Canadians have been extraordinary in contributing to their communities and contributing to this country and showing the world as well what real leadership and real generosity looks like. And now Erin O'Toole is promising to end the very program that brought in tens of thousands of Syrian refugees, the very program we're using to bring in tens of thousands of Afghans fleeing to Canada. That doesn't make sense. And our priority has been from the very beginning and will always be getting Canadians to safety. Yes, there are thousands of Afghans to whom we owe a duty of care, and we are doing tremendous things to get them to safety as well, but our first priority has to be and will always be getting Canadians to safety. That was what we did in the 17 flights over the past few weeks that we got out. We compare favorably and strongly to just about every other of our allied countries